We're all waiting for something. My mother is waiting for clearance. My daughter is waiting to find out if she's going to acting school. My son is waiting for his dad to find an apartment, and I'm somewhere in the middle of all of it, waiting too. Except I'm not sure what I'm waiting for. I'm 56, I've lived in 34 places, and now I'm back in my childhood bedroom with my daughter and my mom in the next room. That's a lot of women in a small space. And lately I keep doing things that don't feel like me. They feel like her. Aren't women the access, the invisible ones, the glue, the ones who hold the geometry of everyone else's lives together, who do the uncomfortable thing when it needs to be done? My daughter gives my mom a shot a few times a week. My son is giving up his room so his father can have one. And my ex gets to rest after carrying the financial burden for everyone. My mother gets someone in her corner, and I get to say that I was there for all of it. And I didn't learn that from being nurtured. I learned it from not being. My mother has a room full of plans, magazines she was going to read, projects she was going to finish one day. I used to think that was just her, the chaos, the incompleteness, but she also built a life out of nothing, more than once, in a city that didn't slow down for any of it. I'm starting to think those two things are the same thing. There's a pile of magazines under my mother's dining room table. We've been meaning to go through them since 2019, maybe longer. They're just there, waiting too. So did I inherit the chaos or the building? Is this her pattern or mine? Well, the good news about this chapter in my life is I get to tease apart these questions.
It's like a video game. This shit is crazy.
My mother told me last week that she's starting a business. My mother, who's 81, who is waiting for medical clearance, who has at least 3 major projects that are unfinished in her apartment. She's starting a business. She never finished any of them. So I have to ask myself, am I waiting to live, or am I living while I'm waiting? I used to get frustrated, and still do, watching her start things she doesn't finish. New plans, new ideas, a business while she's dying. But then I realize I know this pattern, I live this pattern. But then I looked around. I'm building a YouTube channel while everything is uncertain. I'm making this video not knowing what comes next. I'm creating while I'm waiting. And like it or not, I am my mother's daughter. here and nowhere, or maybe everywhere. And she's planning her next chapter anyway, not in denial, not pretending, just still here, still building, still her. She didn't nurture me the way I needed. She forged me through fire, through impossibility, through unspoken expectations that I never quite understood. And I spent a long time being angry about that. But watching her plan a business from a place of pure uncertainty, I think that might be the thing that she was actually teaching me. Not how to be held, how to keep going anyway. It's hard to find that balance, enjoying the moment, planning for an unknown future while waiting for the high peaks, and trying not to delay living until you get there. How do you know if you have the right balance? Maybe that's the measure of happiness that I've been looking for. Are you waiting to live? Because the most unlikely person just showed me the difference. So much of life that is about waiting to see who wins, waiting to find out if you have more time. Everyone talks about living in the now, but I think sometimes that includes the waiting. I grew up in that apartment. I know every corner of it, and I still don't know what's in those magazines that's worth keeping. I'm not sure she does either. That's kind of the whole story. What I know is this. There's a window in a city of 8 million, and on the other side of it, someone is waiting, and so am I. And maybe that's enough for now. Looking back, I realized that, I did start a lot of different projects and chapters, but I realized that when I walked away, it was because I didn't feel that was for me, and I made a choice. And that wasn't chaos, that was me. And in the meantime, I'm learning how to be softer without falling apart.